herbivore or plant eater, thought to have a 100-year lifespan. It took 10 years to reach its full adult size. It's about 17 tons in weight. Tip to tail, specimens could be 22 meters long. That's quite a bit longer than a bus. It's at this point in your Jurassic Tedventure we ask you to be on the lookout for two mischievous velociraptors, fast, aggressive and clever, dating from the Cretaceous period 71 to 75 million years ago. These ferocious creatures lived in the same period as meat-eating dinosaurs like T-Rex. By dinosaur standards, a modest 1.8 meters in length and weighing approximately 55 kilos. However, although small, these smart dinosaurs had a large brain that would make them very agile. As carnivores, they would scavenge kills of larger dinosaurs, or hunt for themselves. Or working as a pack, they could attack much larger dinosaurs. They would have used their shorter front legs for gripping prey, with 3 fingers similar to eagles' talons, so they could grip tight and their prey could not escape. There is some evidence that the velociraptor was feathered, not that they could fly, but most probably the feathers kept them warm and insulated. You'll be glad to know our two specimens have been fed today. But then, there's always room for a little dessert. Our journey back in time now takes us to the late Cretaceous, 74 to 76 million years ago. We now meet the spectacular Parasaurolophus, or near-crested lizard. You will notice the large crest that extends from the back of its head. This can extend for 5 feet in length. It is a hadrosaurid, a member of the duck-billed dinosaur family. It is understood that this crest was possibly brightly colored. Computer modeling by paleontologists suggests the crest acted as a sound resonator, allowing the creature to signal sounds to others at a low frequency, rather like a modern-day whale. Thought to walk on 2 or 4 legs, its tail was thin but unusually tall. Fossil research indicates that Parasaurolophus had very good hearing, so perhaps we should keep quiet. 10 meters long and about 2.5 tons in weight. That's about the same as a Land Rover. We now move to the late Cretaceous period, 75 million years ago, to meet the powerful Styracosaurus, which means spiked lizard. This impressive, spiky, tank-like creature was a massive 3 tons and 18 feet long. Even though this specimen looks very aggressive, it's a herbivore, living on a diet of low-ground foliage, so we can think of it as angry-looking vegetarian, some of whom still roam the earth today. Those somewhat vicious spikes and horn are thought to be defensive weapons used against predators.
No, I'm allowed to go again.
No, you're not. You're not allowed.
I am.
Yeah, well, you have to wait until we finish. You're halfway round.
Next on our immense journey through time, we travel back to the early Jurassic period, 193 million years ago, to meet Dilophosaurus, the 2-crested lizard, up to 23 feet in length, almost half a ton in weight. Dilophosaurus was a medium-sized dinosaur, and one of the first large predatory dinosaurs known as a theropod. It was a carnivore and also ate fish. It had an impressive set of 33 teeth in total, moving away from strict paleontology to the world of popular culture. In 1993, around its neck. Producers of the movie decided to add these features so the audience could tell the difference between the Dilophosaurus and the Velociraptor. Here today, you see the Jurassic Park fictional version. In reality, the fossil record does not indicate the Hollywood editions.
I know. We're from Mom.
We now move forward in time in our Tedventure to the late Cretaceous period, 70 to 75 million years ago, to meet the Oviraptor, or egg thief. The first fossil specimen was found near a clutch of eggs, so paleontologists thought they fed on eggs. However, later studies found Oviraptor sitting on top of its own eggs, so instead of eating them, it might actually have been protecting them. About 1.6 meters long and weighing up to 40 kilos, with the first fossils found in Mongolia, it was an omnivore, eating meat and plants. It is thought to have been fully feathered, like similar small theropod dinosaurs. Oviraptor had no teeth, but a wide-beaked mouth. It had well-developed arms, like other raptors, featuring fingers with curved claws at the end. Thought to be warm-blooded to a degree, it needed to be fast and active. Experiments indicate it was able to raise its temperature when laying eggs, possibly to keep
I
them
think they're
warm.
putting them all in the fields now for the animals, aren't they?
Next in our journey in time, we moved to 97 million years ago, the Cretaceous period, to meet Giganotosaurus, not to be confused with Gigantosaurus. Giganotosaurus, or giant southern lizard, roamed the swamplands of what is now South America. One of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs, up to 13 meters long when adult and 7 meters tall. So, best to avoid sitting upstairs on that open-top double-decker bus when this monster is in town. Weight, approximately 8 tons, about the same as a fully loaded double-decker bus. As a carnivore, it's thought to have survived on herbivore dinosaurs. This animal was fast, up to 31 miles per
I
hour.
didn't want to go west, so I'm saying, oh yeah, I need to go
Now,
get
as we
some
get
food.
close
I'll
to
be
the
right
end of
back.
our Tedventure, we move on to meet the highest profile dinosaur of all, Tyrannosaurus Rex, one of the fiercest predators of all time. Named the king of the tyrant lizards, T-Rex was
like to
built
get a bite off him, would you?
a carnivore and scavenger, even eating each other should the opportunity arise. Found in the late Cretaceous period, 68 million years ago, 40 feet long, 12 feet tall, and up to 8 tons, with a speed of 12 miles per hour. One of the most ferocious predators to ever walk the earth. With a massive body, sharp teeth, and jaws so powerful they could crush a car. This famous carnivore dominated the forested river valleys in western North America. It had a life expectancy of about 28 years.
You're kidding me.
Now I need.
Okay.
Oh, Randy is.
Wait, are they?
Look,
Okay.
look there.
Okay, hang on.
We hope you've enjoyed your Jurassic Tedventure today and have found our dinosaur collection fascinating and enlightening, and that you'll bring your friends and family to visit us again. When we arrive back at the loading area, please take extra care when disembarking the vehicle. Please wait until the vehicle has come to a complete stop before